We're on World Cup dreams, coaching kids in Fife, and Empire Biscuits. Caroline Weir has a decent excuse for missing her beloved Dunfermline Athletic take on Falkirk in the Scottish Cup semi-final, since she will be captaining Scotland in Belgium on the same day. The 30-year-old may be a superstar with Real Madrid, but the pull of her hometown remains strong. A Ballon d'Or nominee last year, Weir has fond memories of walking the family dog in the Glen, as Pittencrieff Park is known locally, and admits to indulging in an Empire biscuit from Stephen's Bakery on her most recent visit. Not far from the bakers on Pilmuir Street is the Royal Bengal Restaurant, the site of a mural depicting Weir, created in 2019 to mark Scotland's World Cup debut. "It's right up there with some of my proudest achievements," she says of the street art. "It's coming up 7 years, and even with the Dunfermline weather, it still managed to stay on." Another proud moment came in October, when Weir scored and set up 2 goals for Scotland at East End Park in a 4-3 friendly defeat to Switzerland. Having held a season ticket throughout her childhood, her previous outing at the stadium had been for a kid's birthday party, involving notoriously mischievous club mascot Sammy the Tammy. "It's probably the #1 question I get asked," Weir says, of Dunfermline's Hampton date with fierce rivals Falkirk on 18th April. "It just seems like every time we play Falkirk, it's a massive game. But this is going to be one of the biggest of the lot. I'm confident I just feel it this year." The game clashes with the second date in a double-header with the Belgians, who visit Easter Road 4 on Tuesday. Both nations have 100% records after 2 games and will be vying for top spot in the World Cup qualifying group. "We know it's going to be a challenge, but we're really looking forward to it," says Weir. "I think the squad's in a good place." In September 2023, Weir ruptured her anterior cruciate ligament during a 1-1 draw with Belgium. She missed a year of action, but has gone on to become Real Madrid's leading all-time goalscorer, and has now amassed 116 caps for her country, taking over the captaincy in February. Scotland have not been at a major tournament since 2019, and Weir is desperate to end that absence at the next edition of the World Cup in Brazil next year. "It's what I dreamed of as a kid, just to play for Scotland," she says. "And then to have the honour and the privilege of leading the team in this campaign. It's a big responsibility, something I'm very proud of. I want nothing more this year than to qualify for that World Cup. The disappointment of the last couple of campaigns, it's only a bigger driver for me, and not just me, but other players in the squad." There's many experienced players that have been through the process before, but I think what's good is we have a lot of fresh faces, young, talented, hungry players that also want to be at that World Cup. Another element to Weir's trips home is work with the PARS Foundation, engaging and encouraging the next generation of footballers from Fife. "It started with me coming back and going to coaching sessions, mainly for the girls setup, and it's just developed from there, and I became an official ambassador," she explains. "It's such a cool feeling because it wasn't like that when I was their age. I've been so fortunate in my career, and it all started at Pitry Evie playing fields and coming to watch the guys at East End Park. Those memories are so vivid in my mind. To come back and see other girls kind of live that as well is so cool." This latest program is for girls aged 13 to 14, and basically it's all about developing transferable leadership skills that they can take into school, into sport, whatever it is they're passionate about. Learning ways to communicate, trying to develop confidence, resilience,